Let's go, let's go, let's go. It's your man Mike Bowens coming to you live and direct. I got another powerful message for you. This message is entitled, Time is of the Essence. Time is of the essence. Listen, just sitting down, watching the kids in my daycare play with the toys and play with the little Tonka trucks and, play with the little Barbie dolls. And I can remember being that age. I can remember going to daycare. I can remember being in kindergarten. I can remember being in preschool and first grade and second grade and things like that. I can remember, going to junior high school, the junior high school prom. I can remember high school. I can remember college. I can remember every stage of my life. My kids say to me all the time, Dad, you have such a great memory. And I say, here's the good thing about it, and here's the bad thing about it. The great thing is I can remember things of the past, and I can remember what I need to do and appointments and goals and deadlines, and I can work towards it. On the flip side of that, I can remember all of the bad things that have happened in my life. Okay? And so what I'm trying to say is that I can remember every time when I was supposed to do something and didn't do it, and how it came back years later to bite me in the butt. Okay? You can't allow time to continue to move without you doing what you know you're supposed to do. If God put it in your heart to do something, you need to do it. Whether it's forgive somebody, right? Whether it's to read a book, whether it's to work out, whether it's to stop eating fried foods, whatever it is, right? To go vegetarian, to go vegan, right? If it's to start exercising, start jogging, if it's to join a church, if it's to give your life to Jesus, whatever it is He's put in your heart to do, what makes you think you got so much time to sit around and waste and not act on it? What makes you think that tomorrow is promised to you? What makes you think that the opportunity is still going to be there 5 years from now, 10 years from now, 15 years from now? What makes you think you even got 20 more years to be here, right? You don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. You don't know what's going to happen the next 5 years. Yeah, you're going to be optimistic. Yeah, you're going to be positive. Yeah, you're going to see through the eyes of faith. But what you have for sure is right now. And who you're becoming is what you do today. Who you're becoming is always enhanced by what you do today. So you want a better tomorrow? It's what you do today. You want better health? It's the foods and how you exercise and how you think today. You want a better career? It's the schooling and the education and the goals that you're knocking out today. You want to make money? It's what you know today and how you learn how to manage and make money today. You want your business to expand and blow up? It's what you do today. Are you hearing me? It's what you do today. That's a bomb going off. Boom! If you want to change your future, you must change your now. Okay? Now, so if I was able to go back in the future, ever seen that movie Back to the Future? If I was able to be Michael J. Fox, right, instead of Mike Bowens, and I go into the future, into the past, and I see myself and I say, listen, Mike, here's what you got to do. I need you to go into this classroom and knock these classes out. When you get home, I need you to turn off the television, right? Because those movies are always going to be there. They're going to create something in the future called YouTube. And you can put the titles of those movies in the computer and pull it up and you can watch them in the future. But right now, I need you to focus on the vision that God has given you. Right now, I need you to focus in prayer and see what God wants you to know that I already know. Because I'm coming from the future back to you right now to tell you what you should be doing. Do you hear me? Right? What would you do if you had this information already? How would your life be different if you knew what your purpose was? If you knew what you were supposed to do? If you knew the direction you were supposed to go in? How would you move? Would you move different? Or would you still waste your time talking on your phone? Would you still stay up all night watching television when you could go to sleep early and wake up early and grind and work towards your goals and work towards your dreams? Okay? If you knew that a relative was going to die and you had the opportunity to help them before it happened, would you grind harder? Would you work harder so you could get them the help that they needed before that time happened? Okay? Would you grind harder if you knew that where you lived at, right, wasn't the best area and you could get out of that area before it got worse? Would you work harder? Would you grind harder? Would you focus more? Right? That's the question that you need to ask yourself today, tonight, whatever time you're watching this, wherever in the world you're watching this. These are the questions that you need to ask yourself and say, you know what? Am I giving everything that I could be giving? Right? Am I improving myself on a daily basis? Am I changing? Am I changing how I think? Right? Am I improving? Are you making moves from last year to this year? Right? One thing my mom said to me a few years ago that really struck me. She said, you know, Mike, you're doing very well, but you haven't progressed from the level that you're on to another level. Have you noticed that? I took a step back, and if I'm honest, at first you could think like, dang, she ain't proud of me? Like, I'm out here grinding, I'm working. But she was right. I still had everything that I had before. And I didn't progress from one level to the next. I had to take a step back because you could get comfortable, right, where you are, even if you're doing good, instead of pushing yourself, doing better, seeing more, having more, because it's not just about me, right? I reach more people for God, then more people get enlightened, more people feel motivated, more people feel like they have a chance to live their goals, live their dreams, right? But time is of the essence. Okay? Every day you get 24 hours in a day. What are we doing in the day? Some people love sleep more than they love to work towards their goals. They love to sleep, and the Bible says that a person who loves sleep will always be poor. They'll be like, listen, poverty will sneak up on them like an armed bandit. Stick them up, you're poor. Stick them up, you ain't got no money. Stick them up, your bank account is empty. You want to go on vacation, but you can't go on vacation. Stick them up. I need everything you got. Run that. Run your hopes, run your dreams, and run the work, because you sleep too much. You sleep too much. You want to watch TV all night. You love luxury more than you love the grind. You love luxury more than you love reaching your goals and your dreams. But you got to understand that time is of the essence. Don't you remember when you was 10? Don't you remember when you was 15? Don't you remember when you was 20? Don't you remember when you was 25? Don't you remember when you was 30? Don't you remember when you was 35, 40, 50, whatever age you are now? Don't you remember that? Like what you was doing? You hear a particular song and it take you back to that moment. You smell some food. I was like, oh yeah, I was in a barbecue on East River. You know what I'm saying? We was out there having a barbecue and hearing the music. I remember it took me back. Or smell a certain perfume. Yeah, I remember that white diamond. Yeah, she used to wear that. That smells so good. The fact that I'm trying to say is, take advantage of every opportunity in the moment. You got to seize the moment. You got to seize the moment while you got the chance. Because guess what? Time waits for no man. It will continue to keep ticking whether you want it to or not. And one thing you don't want to do is be on your deathbed saying, I wish I could have. I wish I did. I wish I said. Right? I wish I said I love you to my wife more. Or I wish I married that woman that loved me in high school. Or I wish I was a better father. Or I wish I was a better mother. I wish I was a better brother. I wish I was a better person. Right? I wish I started that business. Because at the end of the day, what you got to lose? It fails? So what? So what? Try again. People gonna talk? Let them talk. Most people don't do nothing anyway. They just talk about other people. Okay? And then so what? Right? But the point of the matter is, don't go to your bed, your sick bed, at the end of your life with regrets. Because a lot of people I'm seeing, they have a lot of regrets about what they personally did not do for themselves. What they did not accomplish, what they did not achieve, who they did not love, who they did not forgive. Right? Don't be that person. Right? Leave it all on the table. Put it all on the line. Right? That every single day you're fulfilling your God-given purpose. Why God put you here in the first place. Then and only then will you be fulfilled. Then and only then will you be happy when you go to sleep. Then and only then will you feel like, okay, my life was not living in vain. Okay? This is your man Mike Bowens. And I'm signing off and telling you that time is of the essence. Get busy. Until next time, be blessed.